Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 14v4, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Who was the U.S. president when the White House received its first typewriter? Answer: Rutherford B. Hayes. The White House received its first typewriter in 1880. What French beverage is made by mixing apple juice with apple brandy and aging it in barrels? Pommeau. What is Antarctica's tallest volcano? Mount Sidley. In The Hunchback of Notre Dame, what is the name of the gypsy girl who befriends Quasimodo? Esmeralda? Which farm animal produces the largest litters? Answer: Pigs are by far the biggest producer of babies at a time. They can produce up to 20 babies per litter, with 10 being average. Bristol, Rockingham, Chelsea, and Minton are types of what? Pottery, porcelain, china. What is the largest rodent in the U.S.? The beaver? Who provided the original voice for the Iron Giant? Vin Diesel. Who wrote the Pledge of Allegiance? Francis Bellamy. To counter slipping sales, what was marketed, beginning in 1987, as the other white meat? Pork. What is the only officially bilingual province in Canada? New Brunswick. In the UK, what is called a courgette? A zucchini. Who directed the 1956 film High Society? Charles Walters. The Colossus of Rhodes was dedicated to which god? Helios. As used in English, what is the meaning of the Latin phrase caveat emptor? Let the buyer beware. What is a group of apes called? A shrewdness. What fictitious planet did Alf claim to be an alien from? Melmac. What is the Christian holy day falling on the Thursday before Easter? Maundy Thursday or Holy Thursday? Which U.S. state holds the record for the oldest living trees? California. The world's two oldest known trees are Great Basin bristlecone pines, and they're both found in California's White Mountains. One is 5,062 years old, and the other is 4,845. What two Renaissance artists were commissioned to paint rivaling frescoes at the Palazzo Vecchio in Florence? Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. What does an Enigma machine do? Ciphers and deciphers messages. Which U.S. vice president shot a Texas attorney while out hunting quail in 2006? Dick Cheney. In the Old Testament, who wears his hair in 7 braids? Samson. The name Canada is derived from what? Answer: It is derived from the St. Lawrence Iroquoian word kanata, meaning village or settlement. Which type of camel has two humps? Bactrian? What was the first spin-off series of the TV show The Cosby Show? A Different World. On which 3 days of the week is December 25th more likely to fall? Tuesday, Friday, or Sunday? Which baseball player did a female Stephen King character loved? Tom Gordon. Who directed the movie Reservoir Dogs? Quentin Tarantino. Which civilization was centered around the city of Tenochtitlan? Aztec. On what date did the Dennis the Menace comic strip debut in newspapers? March 12, 1951. Which gulf is located north of Somalia? Gulf of Aden. In the diner scene from the movie When Harry Met Sally, what did Meg Ryan order? Chef salad and apple pie. Which Toronto Blue Jay led the major leagues in hit batsmen with 104 from 1980 to 89? Dave Stieb. What currency does the former Soviet Republic of Belarus use? Rubles. What hormone allows the cells in your body to absorb sugar from your blood? Insulin. During the 1960s, what musician formed and fronted the band The Mothers of Invention? Frank Zappa. Which former U.S. president was a peanut farmer? Jimmy Carter. What U.S. state is home to the Lost Sea? Tennessee? What sport was most frequently featured in Degas' paintings? Horse racing. Who was the youngest member of the Jackson Five? Michael Jackson. Where did the tradition of pumpkin carving originate? Ireland. What are the main ingredients in a cafe cubano? Espresso and demerara sugar. Which U.S. state has Cheyenne as its capital city? Wyoming. What French playwright wrote the play The Lark? Jen. Who was the first Catholic pope? Answer. The Roman Catholic Church sees Peter as the first pope. What are Canada's two official sports? Ice hockey and lacrosse. What breed of dog's evidence is first legally admissible in court? The bloodhound is the first breed of dog that's evidence is legally admissible in some U.S. courts. Acadia was the original name of which Canadian province? Nova Scotia. What group of countries are often referred to as Great Britain? England, Scotland, and Wales. end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.